Take number 2. I just did an entire talking to the camera without the microphone being turned on, and I should have known this cool camera has a monitor that tells me whether or not there is an audio level, and I just didn't pay attention. But good morning. I had a whole plan for a vlog and my entire day was derailed. In today's society, a lot of people have a really hard time falling asleep. Just lay in bed and think about all the things that they have to do tomorrow. So one thing I have learned and picked up from a show called Impact Theory by Tom Bilyeu is if you journal right before you fall asleep all of the things that you have to do the next day, it will give your brain some relief and you'll be able to fall asleep much easier. So I've been taking that advice and I've been meticulously writing down everything that I have to do and prioritizing it and kind of fitting it in my schedule so that I know how much stuff I can get done the next day. And then kind of in the corner I'll make a list of all the things that I might not get done that day. If I get something done quickly, then I can start working on that. It keeps me on track and focused on what I need to do that day. This is really important for entrepreneurs, especially people who are working for themselves. It's part of a discipline and it's part of keeping yourself on track. With all that being said though, I have been sleeping really poorly. I've been having super vivid dreams, and normally I can wake up without an alarm. I even set an alarm and I slept through the alarm. Then we were late, which threw off half of my schedule. And then there were some things that I totally forgot. Gosh, there was a ton of birds that just flew by. I had a whole plan of shooting a vlog while I have this camera for, a couple hours this morning. Even though you can plan for everything, sometimes you have to go with the flow, because it's almost crippling to have a plan and your brain is so prepared to follow this schedule and this structure, and then all of a sudden you have to figure out how to keep that structure while adding in all of the new little variables that are thrown your way that life does. Throughout life, it will never go away. You'll constantly have things throwing you off. You'll get sick. Somebody will get cancer. Those are kind of the same things. But your car might break down. There are things that will happen throughout life. The moral is, and I'm really only talking to myself here, you gotta be structured while you have to be flexible and ready to shift and do whatever you gotta do. As long as you have an end goal in mind and you constantly using that as a checks and balances, whether or not the tasks you're doing are moving you towards your goals, that's really all that matters. And as long as you're happy and fulfilled while moving towards that goal, that is the most important piece. So I do gotta return this camera. I don't have a whole lot of time with it, unfortunately. I wish I could have this camera and continue to do vlogs in this quality, because this is just insane. On the drive over here, I just pulled over a few times or even shot out the window and got some what I think is really awesome shots. I don't know yet because I haven't exported it all, but it looked really cool and it was in slow motion and made it really easy. So hopefully this long, boring vlog of me talking is entertaining or helpful. Probably more helpful than entertaining, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, share, all that cool stuff. So alright, let's go return this camera. I do want to say thank you, Tom Bilyeu, for all of the stuff that you are doing with Impact Theory, because I have found tons and tons of cool tricks that have helped me get to be a better version of me, and it helps me keep on track. And yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, Tom. Appreciate it.